Hello and welcome back to Genshin Impact. We are working our way through two sets of quests at the moment. We are doing the Master's Day Off story quest and also the Battlefield of Dice, Cats and Cards world quest. And we're having to kind of flick back between them, do a bit in one, a bit in the other, all because of Margaret. She is currently involved in both quests, and she has to do a certain amount in one before we can do the other. So we've done a bit of this one, then we did a bit of this one, then we did a bit of this one, and then this one. So currently we just finished off doing 2 out of the 3 quests in here. All we have left to do is Margaret's Longing. We can't do that one until we've done some more of this. So we're going to navigate to this one, and we're going to carry on with the Genius Invocation collectible card game thing. Quest in this episode. So thank you for joining me today. Really do appreciate you being here, giving up your time, spending it with me, playing some Genshin Impact. Right, we need to let's speak to Prince.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
I guess so.
That's right. The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
I didn't notice you play any matches, Paimon.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Yep.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test.
His little hat.
Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
It's really a test? What does it entail? Stealing a stammer trail within a deck of cards?
It's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand.
Very passionate.
The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free Casket of Tomes.
Casket of Tomes, well, I heard that before.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn, what a letdown.
Sounds like a convenient way of finding other TCG players.
Alright, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess.
But yeah, Margaret, the thing that we were doing with Margaret is she was missing her cat. It was right there. We found it.
Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
It's a bit weird how you have to kind of... oh, look, double down there. Yeah, these two quests don't seem to line up with each other very, very well. But never mind, it's fine. We can look past that. Right. Let's go find Margaret. I found your cat. That's where you left it.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of genius invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Can't be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
Trust in your cards. You can win this.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
So I'm assuming at some point we can actually get new cards and stuff. You can edit your decks using the Casket of Tomes and also search for characters nearby who also possess the Casket of Tomes, thereby identifying opponents you can challenge. Simply open the deck menu using the Casket of Tomes before selecting a deck to edit it. After searching for and locating a challenger, the map will appear, allowing you to mark the rival card players who also possess a Casket of Tomes. You can use this method to tell who you can challenge to a game of cards with ease. When you use your Casket of Tomes to activate the ability to search for players closer to you whom you have yet to defeat will be prioritised. Okay, so we're going to need to equip that as our gadget, right? So we can change the deck. So my deck here we've only got, because you need to select a set of appropriate characters and action cards to form an effective deck. At the press of a button you can switch over to edit your character and action cards as well, allowing you to build a deck for your own design. The deck needs to have 3 valid character cards and 30 valid action cards to be set as an active deck. Should any of the cards within the deck fail to meet the criteria for the usability of the Casket of Tomes, will hint as such to you, so please take note. Add in the cards you want by dragging them over to the avatar at the top of the menu or just slotting them in. Conversely, you can also drag or unslot them to remove them from the deck as well. Additionally, you can drag character cards that are already in the deck to the deck of another avatar to switch the positions of the corresponding character cards. Right-clicking a card will also allow you to swiftly add or remove it. You can select the card to review its key detail, which allows you to understand not only its effects but also change its appearance and see how you can obtain it. You can also add or remove cards while in the details section. Okay, so we've only got the 3 characters, and then obviously we've only got, I'm assuming, we've only got 30 cards, so there's nothing else that we can do to change it, but I guess we can kind of like see what they do. Oh, so there's a card shop you can get new cards from. Okay. Alright. Well, anyway, there's nothing else we can do there. Search for players. We have one here. So, Swan, a player certified by the Association, one of the Knights of Favonius. So there's only one person in the whole of Mondstadt. Okay. He is meticulous and dutiful in his work. However, the lack of time he has to play Genius Invocation TCG makes him especially serious about every duel. And what is this we get? We get coins, which we can use to buy cards from, I guess. Okay. Right, well let's go play some cards. And then this is just the things we just read, yeah? Yep. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to be playing some games of TCG.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Here he is.
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our Casket of Tomes led us to you!
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
But it's time to duel. When it comes to your attention that a citizen of one side is in need, you must come to their aid and promptly and willingly.
Are you quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me?
Yep.
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Let's do it. Okay, so even the greatest adventure must start with a random encounter with hilly shells in the wilds. Okay, achieve victory. Sure, let's go. Okay, so it's not like a proper duel like we did with Sucrose. This is like a more of the adventure thing, isn't it? Okay, active character. Sure, actually no, Sucrose. Sucrose is good. I like Sucrose because I liked the booster thing that we did, so it was continually doing damage every
I want to help.
turn. So let's do it. So we need all the Animo stuff. We didn't really get much at all. I'm tempted to actually just re-roll everything rather than keep the... Yeah, just roll everything, just try and get Animo stuff so we can make sure we use abilities. Oh, we've got nothing. Oh, that's bad. Okay. My turn. So we could do a basic attack. I guess that's probably good enough, right? So we can use the 1 Animo and just 2 random dice here just to do 1 damage. That kind of gives us a little power thing, so adding towards getting the big attack out. Oh, they hide. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look what our cards are. Let's see what they are. So the character uses a skill or equips a talent die, spend 1 less Animo die. Well, that would be good. Yeah, I'm going to equip that onto her. We'll use the 2 Dendros there, that's good. So we've got 3 dice left. What's this one? No, can't do that. Shift 1 artifact equipment card is equipped. We don't want that. Choose 1 summon. Okay, so none of these are kind of any good. We could do this to grab an Animo. Let's get an Animo dice. So we can now do this one, I think. Yeah, we can use the Omni dice.
Stand clear.
Okay, they're switching around. Okay, they're not doing anything else. So we've only got 1 dice left, nothing else we can do. Don't want to do any of them, so we'll end the turn. Okay, so it's going to keep on attacking. Oh, they don't do too much damage, so hopefully. Okay, good. They finished. So we want to get the Animo dice out. Oh, we've got some healing there, I think. Right, that gives us the Animo stuff. I'm going to do the same thing again. Just get rid of, not that one. Get rid of everything that's not an Animo dice. Because I really want to be able to use the main attack. Yeah, that'll be fine. I've got all those things. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this is healing, right? Heal for 1 HP, we'll do that. First of all. Okay, and then, is there anything else? Polearm characters. I think, do you like a polearm? Oh, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, none of those things I want to do. So let's do this. We can use the 2 Animos We can do that.
Enhanced Panama Module 75.
We're not getting the boost actually because the there's no elements out there. So what we need to do then is to switch, I would say. I think we should switch to either one would be fine. Let's switch to luck. See, he's a claymore user. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we'll switch to him. We'll switch to him. Yep.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Also protect sucrose as well. Okay, so now we can do the big one here. It's unfortunate that we can't target this one that has the most health, but or maybe I shouldn't use all three. So this does what, 3 damage. This one will do 2 damage and only it still uses 3 dice though, so it doesn't really make much difference. Just changes which dice it uses. Well, I guess. I don't think it makes any difference. I'll just use the normal attack. Okay, so I've got 2 dice left. There's nothing much I can do. So I can't use these things. Don't think I can really do this one. I'll choose one summon and use it on your side and grant. Okay, so this is I think this is a summon, right? So I think I should be able to do this. Restore its usages. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine. And then there's nothing else I can do here. Okay, let's end the turn. Nothing I can do. Okay, we should be able to do this. No problem. So now we're on the pyro stuff. So let's get rid of everything that's not pyro. Just so we can get the big moves out. Hopefully we'll get some more pyro. Got 1 and we've got some only 1, so that's fine. So all I need to do is this and that will win. Victory! Achieve victory. Done. We've got 200 coins.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
Fair enough.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
Yeah, she is not convinced that that guy is speaking through to Prince. That's hilarious.
I sensed that she had what it took to become an official TCG player, but she has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponents I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
She won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
We'll try, naturally.
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by dueling desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your Prinzessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Yeah, I was just trying to think. I don't know if do I recognize them?
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG Duel.
Such a long name for a game. They should come up with something a little bit more snappy than that, don't you think? It takes so long to say. So who is this? Who will be fighting?
Paimon knew it! It's Fischl and Oz!
Who else but the Prinzessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the Master of Cards hope to be crowned the champion.
So where does Paimon know these from? Because I don't think we've met these characters before. At least I haven't in my playthrough.
This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the Prinzessin, whose Aug de Beurtelang des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true.
Draw between beginners. So she's watched many games. When you say watched many games,
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The Prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
God, having a conversation with her is exhausting.
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore one step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player!
Indeed.
The Prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Trash talk.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
Very wise words. I should listen to your bird.
What? I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Prinzessin de Beurtelang, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the Traveler's Requiem?
Verily, 'tis time to duel.
Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Okay, she's got different cards here. Right, so maybe what I should do is like... This one's not useful. What's this one do? That could be quite good. This one's not so... I mean, we could use them for like elemental switching, but maybe I'll just try and go for like cards that we might need to use in the first turn. I only played one card that's defeated this round. Let's get rid of that one as well. We'll keep the healing cards. Okay, let's switch those cards out. Hopefully we'll get something better. Okay, select the first character. So can I check my cards? I can. So we can use one as to switch. Shift an artifact. That's not too useful. Choose one summon. Use it on your side. Okay. Choose one summon on the opposing side and cause it to lose 2 usages. That could be useful. Okay. So who are we going to go first? Let's go for... We'll go for Dulak.
Let's go.
Or Diluc. I always say his name wrong. Okay, we could potentially switch, so let's roll these ones and see what we get. Ugh. No pyro, so that was a bad choice of character then. Okay, well, we could do his normal attack, I guess, using the Omni, or we could attempt to switch. So, was it this one? No, this one. Next time you perform a switch character, spend one less elemental die. So let's do that. And actually, we'll actually use that. So now switching characters is going to be cheaper. So I do want to switch, I think. I'm going to switch to Kaya. We can do that for free.
This will be interesting.
Okay, and that obviously that's my turn. It's a bit unfortunate. And this switches as well. Okay, so now we can do this.
Freeze. Cool it.
So pretty much the same. So now I want to switch here by using one dice. Yeah, we'll do that.
I can do it.
I need to clear the end of that round. Okay, well I can get like a normal attack in, and this kind of does a bit of everyone. It kind of swells, and that's pretty good. That's a good move. But yeah, nothing else I can do now. And yeah, sure, we'll end around. They're going to go first this time. Oh, more food, okay. Oh, lots of pyro there. So I'm going to want to switch to Luke. Okay, it's a lot of pyro.
Dodge this.
Okay, we do have one animo. Or I could use the one animo and the two things to get one normal attack in. That doesn't really do a great deal though, does it? Let's not do that. What cards did we get? Create Omni Element using... Create Omni Element. Don't really understand that one. I'm not going to use that one just yet. Don't want that. Don't want that. No, so I could heal. Just a free heal. Let's just give a free heal to Sucrose. And what does this one do? Next 3 before this round ends. Okay, let's hold on for that for the moment. I'm going to switch character to Luke. And we'll use... let's use the animo one.
Let's finish this.
So I'm not going to be using Sucrose this turn. Okay, so now we can do this, right? Is there anything else we want to do first? I don't think so. Oh, no, what about this one? So 3 normal attacks cost 1 less unaligned element. I just want to go for this one, I think. Turn continues. So now I can do this one with... So that would then use 1 pyro and 2... I don't think it's really worth it using that card because I haven't got enough attacks for it. So we'll just do this one. We'll use 3 dice. Yeah, let's do that. Turn continues. There's nothing else I can do. So I will stay... Yeah, I'll just end turn. Okay, let's roll those 3. Do you want to roll any more? Okay, well, let's see what we get. It's probably a bad move. Okay, I do get another pyro. So now I think, you know what, I might do that one now. So which one was it? It was this one, yeah? So, because one less unaligned. Yeah, so let's try it. We'll try it. And we're going to give that to Luke. Okay, so now his normal one's only using 2 dice. So we're going to do that. And yes, we'll do that. That takes out the character.
I'm not done.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
We shall see. I've cleared the end of the round. That's my turn. So now I can use this, the big one. Uses all 4.
Verdict is...
Oh, that did so much damage!
What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
She's taking this game very seriously. Okay, so there's nothing else I can do right now. What have we got then? I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Can't use, got no summons. Draw 2 event cards, I don't think. No, that's fine. Okay, end round. I think we got this one in the bag. Okay, in that case, we will roll these ones. We'll just see what we get. Okay, oh, okay, we've got some pyro, so we can get a pyro action going. Okay, let's just have a look at the new cards we've got. So there's a bow. Nobody there uses a bow. When the character uses a skill or equipment one that's hydro, that's no use. When you perform, switch character, spend 1 less elemental die, but that costs 2 to use it. Not sure about that one. Draw 2 cards. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing really useful there, but I can go for the big one there. It's going to do a melt as well. It's a lot of damage. Basic attack. Sure, we'll do it. And then I think what would be a good one to do is maybe switch character for the next round, so we can get like a. We'll switch to Takaya.
This will be interesting.
Can't do anything at the moment, so we'll end the round, and then next time out we'll go for the ice, the cryo rather, and we'll do less damage. It'll be fine. So give me all the cryo. This is really everything except the cryo stuff. Oh, I didn't really turn out. Should be fine though. We only need 1 attack. Okay, so we can do this one.
Dodge this!
Easy win.
This is just my... Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
She's taking this very seriously. I like
Main
it.
Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Wow! It's Fischl's character card!
I dare not take advantage of the princess's generosity.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
Hopefully not another test.
Probably not. Oh, Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player. Let's go get our prize!
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
Let's leave them to
Main
it.
Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
Then,
I
I'll
wonder
use
if we could just
chaotic entropy to
watch the game.
invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than animo. So,
Oh, so be it.
Okay, we'll leave them to it.
One shall not be swayed by such a...
And then we need to speak to Prince.
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations! You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game.
Invitation board.
Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
I'm sure I will. Okay, quest completed. That's nice. We've actually got that one finished up. Okay, so it's just a tutorial. Okay, find challenges in the open world. After reaching play level 2, we can, okay, yeah. So this, you can do it multiplayer. Okay, we can do this later. Okay. Oh, now what?
Wait, isn't that Tabby? What's she doing in the cat's tail? Tabby!
Hey, Tubby.
Ah, it's you two.
What are you doing here? Wait, and how did you get out of the Serena teapot? You can do that?
Of course I can. Ah, but this is your first time seeing me outside of the teapot realm, isn't it? Although the Adepti created teapot spirits primarily to manage and maintain their teapot realms, our movements are not restricted to those domains. For instance, there's Jade Seeker, who travels far and wide to gather the rarest treasures in the land. But it is true that I, in contrast, rarely leave the teapot realm at all.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Huh. Well, since you so rarely leave, what's the occasion today?
I'm guessing you didn't come for a drink.
As curious as I am to know how the drinks here differ from those in Liyue. No, in fact, I was sent here for a reason.
What reason is that?
And as it happens, it has something to do with the Traveler, too.
How so?
Well, as I'm sure you've discovered, with the rising popularity of Genius Invocation TCG, inviting a friend to a duel in the tavern has become a fun way to pass the time. There's just one little problem. Many invitees currently have to travel an enormous distance to get here, turning the whole thing into quite an ordeal. I have therefore been sent here to create a little game room, using the same Adeptus art as is used to construct teapot realms. That way, anyone with an invitation will need only to think the thought, and they will instantly appear in the game room. You will be free to use the room whenever you wish to invite a friend to duel, and it will be far more straightforward for them to take you up on the offer.
Wow! This'll make things much easier! But what if Margaret finds out? She's not gonna get mad at you for renovating her tavern with your Adeptus arts, is she?
That shouldn't be a problem, since the realm will not be physically located within the cat's tail. Besides, we obviously sought the owner's permission in advance. She was quite enthusiastic. Oh, Liyue's Adepti arts sound pretty useful. Could you double the size of the tavern while you're at it? Unfortunately, my mastery of Adeptus arts is not sufficient to achieve this.
Huh. Yeah, that does sound like something Margaret would say.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's great that you're here. I was expecting to have to wait until your next visit to the Teapot Realm to fill you in. Right then, let's get started.
So we use their Adeptus arts to remodel a tavern.
Okay, that should do it. Over to you. Now you can invite friends to duel with you in this room wherever in the world they are. I hope it serves you well. Oh, and I almost forgot. A guy from the tavern wanted me to say this to you. Hope you will have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Nice. Oh, it's a decent amount of Primogems there. Brilliant. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to call it a day there. So we've done some more card playing. That was good fun. We've become an official player. So next up, we can now try and find... well, where has Margaret's pet cat Prince run off to this time? I would say right there, to be honest with you, but maybe there's something more to it. So we'll find out next time out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
Sure. Goodbye.